Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do us for our teams for this week. What we do for those of you that are in the chat, for those of you that watch us weekly, or for those of you that are joining us for the first time, we recommend some buy, hold, sell, and some watch list items for you at home to keep an eye on. So to kick us off, mate, this is what we're buying.
Targets acquired.
Mate, Chad Warner, Mr. and Mrs. Bleached.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney need a big game out of him this week after the 38 he scored last week. Is it 500K against it's Port Adelaide this week, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think he could have potential to bounce back to his hundreds.
Yep, I think he can too, mate. So I like that for the bleached arsehole. He really needs to. He's getting more of the CBAs as well. Hopefully, he can just play a bit more inside and get more of the pill and do a bit more with it. You love this one, Nick Newman, and I love it too, Horse.
Love it.
480 defender, 148, 137 his last two against the Pies. So love that. Hawks, Eagles coming it up. Woo. Really love what you're bringing out there for Nick Newman, Horse. Anyone else that tickles your fancy?
Jai Simpkin. Now with Wardlaw back, it probably bites into his midfield time a little. But you know what? If we're getting constant 90s out of our F6, don't mind it at all.
And we're looking at West Coast and Richmond in the next 2 weeks, which is very juicy.
Very juicy. We're keeping our buys, our holds and our sells to an absolute minimum, so you know exactly which way we're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it for our buys. This is who we think you should be holding.
Go. Matt Rowell, Horse. I'm giving him this week to hold. I know I heard what Dimmer said he's going forward, but he played bloody well last week, and I think they need that for one more game without Tuk Tuk. And I think this is a game that he can do it. He has been on fire when he plays the Eagles. He has not gone under 150 in his last 3 games against the Eagles. I really bloody like it, Horse. So I'm going to hold Matt Rowell one more week. And as I said, if he goes over 120, I will increase and bring back his third Matt Rowell.
He needs it.
He bloody
he needs to score.
Ian, that's yeah, he definitely is a buy. Joe, you're on the money there. Chester is definitely a buy and a hold if you already have, like the smart people in our chat already do.
And if you've got no trades left, you send the Herald Sun, the Daily Telegraph, whichever city, state that you're in, and you suggest that you want one more trade so you can bring Chester in. Is that what you want to hear?
That's exactly what I want to hear, Horse. I know how much I heard that. Who are you holding this week, Horse?
I don't know. Who am I holding? Isaiah Wangaleen Malera, the Wang. He continues to be very consistent down back for the Saints. Sorry. Those of you that thought you could get one game out of him last week and then trade into another primo, I don't think you need to. I think the role's there, and I think him alongside Sinclair, they're scoring pretty well together. So I think you can afford to hold for the year. Skiddy, your thoughts on Sam De Koning if anyone took the punt on him? Do you think it's worth holding?
So this is the hardest one right now if you do have Sam De Koning. It is either a hold, because if he goes back into the ruck, then that is very promising and it should be no worries, happy keeping him there. But if he goes back in defense, you've got to sell him. So if we see any inclination that he's going to be back in defense, he's going to remain in defense, he go on if you have the trades to be able to do so. And then that's all I like for the holds, Horse. You reckon we go a bit of a sell?
You want to go sell?
I reckon we sell it.
Who are we selling, mate?
For one, Horse, I've been saying it for weeks, and I'm selling Luke Jackson. Piss him off. He's with Darcy there. He's just hemorrhaging. He's not getting the right scores that we need. He's not doing it as a ruckman. He's not even doing it as a forward. I've been off him for so goddamn long, and if Darcy stays in there, it's just not enough for me. Perfect week to get rid of him too. If he's going up against the tandem of Goldie and Draper, I just can't see him scoring very, very well, Horse. Who are you selling?
I don't know. Who am I selling? Luke Ryan. I think he's got to be a sell. I put it out on social media today, and he's only scored once over 100 in the last 7 weeks. So the Pierce effect is absolutely alive and well. I think you go sideways into Ed Richards, or you can go sideways into Tommy Stewart even, and it won't cost you much more than 10K. So I honestly reckon that is a huge, huge way to go if you want to win your leagues, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome. Luke Ryan to Tom Stewart just sounds so sexy. And I think, how long have we been saying it for? I think it was the first time Alex Pearce got injured. Luke Ryan cannot play without that sexy Pearce of ours. He needs Alex Pearce down there. He can't play too much defensive, otherwise it just doesn't work for him. So, yeah, I 100% agree with you there, Horse.
Let's get into our watch list.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
I'll get you to run through these, mate, while I update our leagues for the people at home.
Oh, beautiful, Horse. So in our watch list at the moment, I am going to be watching the Bulldogs super rotation midfield that they've been able to pull out of their ass. We've seen so many good players that are in there. And it's so good that Jack McRae is now not able to get back into the midfield rotation. And he's thus been kicked out by Ed Richards, who has been amazing. So we got Bontempelli, Treloar, Libba, Ed Richards all rolling through there. And I think there's another one there as well. But all these guys are still scoring well. It's just what it's doing to Bont. Bont is obviously the one that is now spending more time forward because Treloar doesn't do it, Libba doesn't do it, and Ed Richards goes a bit more defense. So I just want to see if they're going to continue doing that or if they're going to keep pushing the way that they are going to as well.
Yep.
What I'm also watching for is Scott Pendlebury in his 400th. I just think he's just been such a great player for the game. How dare you all boo a champion? I know you're doing it right now behind your computer screens. Shame on you guys. But can't wait to watch that. That's going to be an absolute belter of a game just purely because of the crowd. I reckon the noise is going to be amazing. Carlton versus Collingwood, Pendle's 400th. Sign me up to watch that one. I'm really keen to see the Battle of the Spoon too, Horse. North versus Tigers. Can't wait to see that one, mate. No other game on Saturday morning as well. Oh, boy. Barn burner.
Won't that be a cracker?
Why are you saying it in that tone?
No, because I absolutely mean it in that tone.
It's going to be a great game, Horse. Your boy is going to be there.
North by 5 goals. GWS, mate. The redemption against the Flaghawk. GWS is my tip this week. Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
I see that you've got in the watch list here the Bombers to keep their finals hopes alive.
Yep.
I don't think we win another game this year.
I agree. But they need to come out and show us something because last week was an absolute joke. That was absolutely goddamn fucking atrocious by Essendon. They didn't fire one punch. They just laid down and let the Saints run all over them. And
not one.
They let Caminiti, Owens, and Membry just kill them. Come on, mate. Yep. No, can't be doing that. They need to show something here against the Dockers. So,
we absolutely do, mate. Yep.
They've got to pull their finger out.
All right, so that's going to do us for our watch list. Now, Skiddy has put in a ton of work behind the scenes for your captain's choices this week.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain!
Hit us with it, mate.
All right, Horse. I will get stuck into some capitans. Look, I had Marcus Bontempelli on there, but it's just kind of a bit of a, prelude. I don't fully believe. Actually, no, sorry, he's playing the D's. No, I do, actually. 126 last time against the D's round 1. I like it. I'm a bit worried about the rotation for the Dogs, but I still have faith in Bontempelli that he can absolutely take the PI 55. Max Gawn, 162. Now, this is only if you fully believe that Max Gawn's ankle is 100% because I'm still a little bit worried about that, Horse. But Tim English does give up a shitload of Supercoach points to Ruckman, so I do like Max Gawn in that one. No win-taker tag for Lachie Neale, and I absolutely love that. I reckon he can get absolutely off the chain here against St Kilda. Where my VC probably lies here, Horse, I think it's pretty cut and dry. Diddley, Sam Flanders VC against Gold Coast, which I love. 141 last week, took the absolute piss. And straight into a Sheasel C against Richmond is another one that I absolutely love, Horse. So I think that
mine will be the Bont into Sheasel this week.
Like that. I think I'm going Diddley into Shees. So I like those ones. Shees, it's got big game written all over Shees right now. But also, too, the other way you could go, which is one that I don't mind, I could go Sheasel VC into Nick Dacos C because he did have 150 last time against the Blues. He does like playing the Blues, and it's for Pendle's 400th. I can definitely get around. Get around Nick Dacos in that aspect. And then the other one that I'm going to put out there for a little bit of juice here, Horse, if you feel a little bit iffy, Dane Zorko against the Saints. Yeah, Deadly is on the money there. I like Zorko under the roof against the Saints. We saw what he did last time against St Kilda at 3/4 time. Went to sleep a little bit, but that's all right. I could also get around a Zorko VC. C.
Yeah, good, mate. So you've heard it from the man's mouth himself what he believes his captain's choices are this week. And I don't think you've failed us once this year, mate. So for those of you at home, we've given you 7 options there. We'll put out our captain's post in our Discord tomorrow, which will go out with a bit of a rundown so you can choose which way you want to go. Now, before we start getting into question time, we're going to give our Unlimited League a bit of a shout out.
It's time for some news from around the league.
And with our Inside AFL Unlimited League, it is still being led by Team Thunderlips. Love that name. Coached by Gray, who is now 43rd overall. So he's dropped back a couple of spots this week.
Carl Gray.
Last week. Yeah.
Good man.
Highest score for round 20 in our league went to Bright Sky, who's coached by Callan with a massive score of 2,633, which was only 100 off top score. So congratulations, Cal. We still have 4 in our Unlimited League that are inside the top 100, and we have 25 inside the top 1,000. If it is like how it was in previous years, the top 1,000, they get KFC vouchers. So hopefully that is still true. Yeah, it's not sure whether it's $20 or a $25 voucher to KFC.
Oh, Zinger box upsized with the Coke on the side and another throw the potato and grab him, get another burger on the side. Oh, my God.
Yep, that's exactly what it is, mate.
Oh, it's exciting.
We're going to talk Punters Club before we get into questions.
Yeah, a couple of Punters Club. Why not?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Let's go.
Mate, look, I'll tell you right now, our Punters Club and our Punters Club Presidente with Kizza does an absolute boatload of work. He gives you stats. He gives you bets from every betting agency to get the best price to be able to get you the best bet that you'd like to do. All you got to do is just join our Discord. You come into AFL. You go to Punters Club. And you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to do anything. You can just come in there and just have a look at Kizza's tips because Kizza just loves this stuff. And not to mention, he's an absolute jet at it. I don't know how much he got last weekend. All I know is that he gave me an absolute belter last night on the Canada versus Australia Olympic basketball game that got up again. So thank you very much, El Presidente. We absolutely love you. He does GATS, which is goal kickers, height and analysis tendencies. We love that. He does darts as well, which is disposals, height and accumulation tendencies. We love them as well. He puts all these in there. So much information, so much good. We always like to bet together, so put your slips in there. And as we always say, no matter if you're betting $5, $10, $1, $100, whatever it is, you bet within your means, and you always locky bramble responsibly.
That's right. That's always. Exactly right, mate. Spot on. And this week I'm all over the Freo line against Essendon too. I think that is an absolute shoe-in for you at home. So.
Like any upsets this week in the head-to-heads?
I think GWS will beat Hawthorn.
Okay.
I think North Melbourne will win.
That's not an upset.
I'm just going through the games now. West Coast will beat Gold Coast. Nah, that's about it.
I can get around that one. I think I'm looking more at disposals and goals. Kind of ones, Horse. I really like Hayden Young for a big game for Fremantle this week. I think he can definitely get off of it. And actually, look at this. We're getting a couple of boys tips in here, Horse, which I actually don't mind. Corey's all on Port to beat Sydney, which I like. Freo's line is currently 10, Horse.
Really?
Minus 9.5 for Fremantle.
It's already gone out. It was -7 about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
I can't believe it's that tight. That's unbelievable, Horse.
Mm-hmm.
And Jasper's reckon Adelaide to upset Geelong in Geelong, which I actually do not mind at all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
a couple of boys. Ian, Carlton lose. Joe reckons Pie W. I mean,
Nah.
I can't say that. I think Carlton would have so much fun spoiling Pendlebury's parade, but that's what we'll see.
Yeah. And for those of you that are wondering, in case anyone wanted to check the credibility, I've chucked a few photos up in the Discord when Pendles and I did play in the same footy team together back in the day. So I have just put that up in the chat. Mate,
I hope you had the dreadlocks.
Let's get into some questions.
It's question time. Let's answer your questions for the week ahead.
Didn't your mum know what acne cream was, mate? Bloody hell.
Apparently not. No. That was a younger horse back in the day, brother.
It's a good looking horse.
Yeah. I wish. I'm no oil painting.
Oh, you are.
North getting the W this week, mate. Jasper? Yeah, I think they do too, mate.
Yep, I love that, Jasper. I wouldn't be going to the game if I didn't think we had a chance.
Deadly's punting wins came to good use because he's bought his plane ticket and he's on his way to watch footy with us in round 24, mate.
Hell yeah. Who are we going to watch?
I think, is it like Richmond, Gold Coast?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the one that wasn't going to be that packed. Hell yeah. Yeah. Love that.
So then we can have our select seating. We can all sit together, have a few frothies, talk footy, and then it'll be a good day.
We could nearly get the whole Discord in there, mate. I'll tell you that much. Bloody hell. At a Richmond Gold Coast game.
Fill it bloody 10 times over, yeah.
How good's that?
Horse, who has a higher average than Bradman in Supercoach this season? Easy. Skiddy.
Oh, stop it. I hope he means Donald.
Donald. Duggan. I think the only one who's matching Bradman this year is Flanders. He's the only one that's turned up every week. So
Deadly.
Yeah.
Deadly.
Everything else North Miss will go huge, and I'm all for it. Did you know that Robin Nahas is the North Ringwood player coach, but he is stepping down?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
The Relton Roberts Cup, that is a blast from the past. I still believe, I'll have to fact check this, but Relton Roberts is the only player in Supercoach history to retire averaging negative points.
Really?
Really?
Wow. That's a pretty good effort by him.
That's not bad, is he?
Negative points. What is he doing?
Not much.
Yeah, I was going to say he must have gone onto the ground, punched someone, and then it was done.
I think I remember his first game, he ended up on like -12 or something. Like to finish the game, and then he's been tearing up leagues up Swan Hill, Mildura way of late, so he is still playing footy.
Good on him.
Deadly, you're absolutely spot on, mate. Matt Barnes with Kobe, the best non-flinch. Yeah,
loved that. That was so good, so good.
Ian Johnson's going to buy us a beer at the footy. Bloody legend.
Mate, you've already given us, buddy, enough. We'll buy it, all right, with the donation.
Yep, I am buying him his footy ticket. We got him.
Attaboy.
Joe, Skiddy, how do you reckon North will go against the Tigers this week?
Look, Joe, let me just say it to you like this, brother. I'm going to the game. I have some level of confidence because the last game I went to this year was North versus Hawthorn, and I nearly punched out a 14-year-old Hawthorn supporter in front of me because he didn't shut up. And I get really angry sometimes, as maybe some of you guys have seen. So if I don't think we have a chance, then I'm not going. But I'm going to the game, so I'll be there. I'll have my weak as piss be better hoodie on, and I'll be happy to throw my North shit onto the field.
And you'll give us some live updates in the Discord.
Yeah, bloody oath. Yeah.
Good boy. Stocker may go to someone. Who does St Kilda play?
Brisbane.
Does Stocker go to Neil?
Can he run with Neil? Maybe Dunkley seems probably a bit more right. I don't know if he can keep up with Neil.
Actually, you know what? Corey Blackledge did get 8 once.
He did get 8
because he picked the Nathan Cracker for Gold Coast one.
Yeah, I do remember that actually. Yeah. And as soon as I said it, I realised that I had stuffed up. So I apologise, Corey. So Corey and Chizza both both on 8. So we're getting
Jasper.
close.
Up that he scored. Yep, bloody oath, mate.
Love that.
Your mate Grant 007, the cousin of James Bond 007. McCluggage, since buying a contract, may have shown his best form. Yeah, he's been really good.
Yeah. I think he's been all right. I think he's been bloody up and down. I think he's been way more consistent than he normally had been. Yeah.
Kizza, Horse, who do you like better, Brandon, Zirk, Thatcher, or Mackay? Thoughts on Fantasia and Chesser? Jasper's very keen on that.
Hey, our man Herbie Bull's going to be there at the game as well.
He is. He's coming around 24. He's. I've spoken to him on the phone, and he is going to be there. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that miss and Herbie Bull, he will be with Skiddy and I around 24 at that game as well.
Yep, can't wait to say that.
Our man, the poker champion. He's a Jordan Ridley owner here. Do I see how McKersha goes as D7 and Rowell as a mid loop, then make the decision to whether to trade Ridley to a defender or a mid, or if both Rowell and McKersha play well, save the trade? Yep, you've nailed it and won there, mate.
Yep, I agree there.
Be patient. You don't have to use your trades at the start of the round.
Yeah, big time. If you were looking for a good defender, I'd be looking at Tom Stewart if you can.
Yeah. Rowell and McKersha, do they play before? They do play before the Geelong game too, so he's got time.
They do. Yep, he does.
Smart move, Mick.
Yep, love that, Mickey.
Ian Johnson, one for the Punters Club. I have a share in 3 greyhounds going around this Saturday night in Ipswich. All right. Let us know, mate.
Put him in the dogs. Yep, put him in the dogs. Yep. Absolutely love that.
KFC don't sponsor. It's a Swish gift voucher now.
What the fuck is Swish?
What's Swish?
Is that the Ricky Ponting vitamin supplements?
Oh, they're giving away vitamins.
Tired, stressed, you feel better on... Is it Swish? No, maybe it's not.
Tired, stressed, you'd feel better with the Zinger box. Now, Wiggers piss, be better.
Right.
Nice hands under the biceps to make them look... Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, you got me. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, our man with the tennis, Giovanni card to win ATP, $2.10. Mate,
sounds good to me.
Deadly is all over the tennis. I'm backing him in 100%. What else we got here, mate?
The boys just said to us, it's a celebrity shout out thing. I couldn't give a fuck. Where's my KFC? I want popcorn chicken. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Oh, Kizza said that Winnie Blues averages more than Bradman. Yeah, absolutely right.
Oh, he's got it.
And you know who would know that? That's right, from Astute Newstead.
Home loans, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was that? Who asked Petty for a Swish video earlier in the year? I know someone was trying to tee it up. Was that Ian? I know one of the funny bastards was trying to...
No, it was Deadly because he knocked it back, I reckon.
Oh, that's right. He did. That's right.
Horse, is Clive Rose a trade in this week? Oh, he absolutely is. He's a bit of a bowler. Cricket.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very
is there anything
funny.
else here? To you, Skiddy, don't throw your scarf on the ground when they lose.
No, I won't, mate. No, I'm pretty sure that was directed at you, Horse. I don't care if we lose. I'm at that stage, mate, where I can just sit there and be happy with us trying.
And I was wrong about Relton Roberts, but it turns out he's worse than Chesser because in the 3 years that he played, he averaged 14, 15, and 13.
Damn, that is not bad by him. And
I'll tell you what, he's consistent.
Mate, he's definitely worse than Chesser, obviously. Chesser's elite. Yeah, elite. Horse, we've got a couple of questions for you here. One, does the cone stay with the dogs?
I think he does now. Yep. Yeah. He's found some real form there now. Yeah.
But yeah,
how much more dangerous do the Western Bulldogs look now with him down there?
Unbelievably more dangerous. He was 1 foot at the door. So yeah, I think that's absolutely. I think he's going to stay too, and I reckon he looks so much better for the dogs down there. As we said, cat dog. Dog down back, cat up front, 100%. Deadly. Should I trade Doncic for Jonas Jerebko and 2 second rounders? Nah, mate, I think I'd hold Luca in that equation. Jonas Jerebko
throw in Sean
is
Bradley.
shit house. Oh, that's not a bad shout by you. As Trump, oh jeez. Does Sardis leave this year, Horse?
Not unless he's part of a package for Harley Reid.
Right. So that's what you're saying, though.
Yep.
Right. Gotcha. And Corey wants to correct you. In the 2 games that he played, he got a 15, 13.
Okay, so average 14.
Yeah.
And Mick,
beautiful.
You are absolutely coming to the footy, mate. I will put it in the Discord as soon as they release times and what's going on with the AFL. We will put it up in the Discord, and everyone will know exactly our movements for the day. And it will be a pretty big day. It'll be a good day.
Yeah, bloody oath. Deadly. Yeah, I don't mind it, but I feel like you can get better value out of him if you get him later on in the draft. Remember, George Hill is a great source of every stat. You're welcome.
Mate, before we knock off for the evening, tell the boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages at home, about your NBA and how well that's cracking along.
Yeah, so me, Matty G, Matrix, and Melly, we're all putting out our draft boards soon. We'll be getting those into fruition and getting them out there. I can't remember exactly how much they cost, but if you come into the Discord and go into NBA, I'm sure the boys will be able to sort you out there, and there'll be much more content coming out about it soon enough. I can give you I'll give my boys a little bit of a teaser, Mickey. So there was a post that went up today. Matrix, he reckons that SGA is going to be his number 1 in fantasy drafts. For me, it is Victor Wembanyama is number 1 for me. Why? Because blocks are a little bit more scarce of a category. I feel like if you get Wemby, you pretty much put yourself ahead in that blocks category, and then you only need probably maybe one more player that you can get further down. While if you go Jokic or Shea, you get a bit more of help in the assist category, but I feel like there's a lot more assist plays that you can get further down in drafts this year. Hence why I feel like Victor Wembanyama is the number 1 guy, and he gets Chris Paul with him, which is just even more.
So if you're in a league, and I know we're going off track with AFL a little bit here, if you're in a league with triple doubles as a category, are you still choosing Wemby at 1, or are you going Jokic?
I'm calling up the commissioner, telling him he's a fuckhead, and I'm leaving that one straight away. But in that case, no, I would go Jokic.
Okay.
I still don't hate Jokic as number 1. I do not mind it. I would just prefer Wemby because I feel like he can get more of it.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do like your NBA chat, you will have Skiddy all year with the NBA. I'll jump in occasionally and say my 2 cents. But when we're talking professionals, Skiddy is the man. You got something to bring up?
Yeah. Ian just wanted to quickly know if Max is still there. Max, my man. Come get your damn footy. I'm just going to throw it over the damn fence. All right. You can, and hopefully you come find it again, mate. It's got, I'm just going to write his name on it again. It's obviously got water damage to it, but come on, Maxie.
We might even take it to the footy with us and kick it around. What do you reckon?
Mate, it is this big. It is tiny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be running cash leagues and all that sort of jazz with our NBA as well. So if you are interested, please jump in our Discord, click the NBA link if you want to hear more NBA type stuff. We'll get you involved. We're going to be running mock drafts. We're going to be running leagues. If you want to be involved, just let us know and we will get you there. Before we knock off each night, Skiddy and I have taken a vow to bring up and talk about mental health and break that stigma. So ladies and gentlemen, it's okay not to be okay. And it's not weak to speak. So if you're not feeling right, if you're feeling a bit down, if your thoughts are a bit clouded inside your head, ring a mate, ring your parents, ring a friend, call the helplines, text someone, text Skiddy and I, write your thoughts down on a piece of paper, go for a walk, get some fresh air. It's never as bad as it seems once you give yourself some time to think about it. So ladies and gentlemen, Skiddy and I, again, we're very big on the mental health aspect. And we want you to know that if you're not okay, that it is okay. We're here to talk if you like. If not, that's fine as well. You will find the best way to be able to deal with it. But just so you know, our inboxes are open if you ever need to chat. We've also got a ripping Discord where people help out each other. They communicate. They're happy to chat around mental health as well. So if you are struggling and you don't want to speak to Jake and I, there are other people in there as well. So, yeah, we're good for it, lads. We're solid. And if you want to keep it private, you can speak to us privately. You've got our word that we're not going around spruiking, or we don't talk about what you're going through in your personal lives. But at the same time, you are welcome to talk in an open forum if you want to share your experiences. So,
yeah.
Anything you'd like to add on that, mate?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, how much we love all you beautiful bastards in the chat, and look how much support that the boys are going already. Like, everyone's saying that their inbox is open, and the love and the sharing is just absolutely fantastic in there. So very much appreciate you, beautiful group. Love all that. Joe, love that Wemby for most improved, boys. Chuck that into the punters club. Yeah, appreciate all you guys. Appreciate you, Horse. You're an absolute gem and a superstar of everything that you do. So let's just keep riding this wave. Love it.
Yep.
Round 21, baby.
Unfortunately, we've only got 2-3 weeks left after this week. So we really need to knuckle down, ladies and gentlemen, and get our teams right. So you guys at home win your grand finals, win some cash or bragging rights amongst family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do us for this evening. Okay. We're going to be back Sunday evening at this stage. It is my son's birthday, but I love doing this with you guys at home. And if I get permission from him, I'll be back. So we'll see you on Sunday night for our review as to what's happened in round 21. And again, Friday night, the Discord, we're going to get the chat group open. You'll see there that I've opened it up. It's got a little microphone next to it. If you want to jump in, chat footy while watching, go nuts. It's all there. But as you know, don't be a flog in there. Be a good bloke, and there's no issues. This is Skiddy. I'm the Horse, and this has been another episode of the Inside AFL Fantasy Podcast. We'll see you Sunday.
Go Roos.